Man, she frustrates me. When they're in the van and they're leaving from the prison and everybody is just kind of trying to process what happened, right? And as they're talking about what Marie did, you see the camera goes to Cate and you can just see Cate is immediately thinking how Marie's powers could benefit her. I truly believe that this entire episode, she is conjuring up her plan for how she is going to utilize Marie's ability for herself. There's a lot of times that the camera just shows Cate just lingering around Marie. All it is that entire time she is being still completely self-serving. It just reminds me last week how you were talking about how that actress said that she's not playing Cate to be a sympathetic character. And I think that came through so well, especially on the rewatch in this episode. The other thing that we still have not truly unpacked for her is that Cate was fully bought in on the soups are superior to humans thing.
Yes.
She believed that. And we have yet to see evidence that that has changed for her. Crazy Stupid Podcast.
Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time watching, we'd love it if you could hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell so that you are aware of when we post things.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Crazy Stupid Podcast. My name is Esther.
And I'm Adrian.
And today we are here to talk about Gen V Season 2, Episode 6.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's just dive in. A lot happened this week. Honestly, the very first thing that I was thinking about, when they're in the van and they're leaving from the prison and everybody is just kind of like trying to process what happened, right? Annabeth's in the bag, girls going through it, understandably. You know, it's a lot. Your MIA sister, you were dead, now you're alive. You got
Jesus.
Strangers, like, baby, that's a lot. You were in a prison, you're for no reason. It's a lot going on. But you got that going on. You have Marie trying her best to be like this, like, big sister presence, trying to make sure that Annabeth is safe. And as they're talking about what Marie did, you see the camera goes to Cate, and you can just see Cate is immediately thinking how Marie's powers could benefit her. You don't see it the first time you watch it because you don't know she's going to ask her about that at the end. But the second time, there's a lot of times that the camera just shows Cate just lingering around Marie.
Yeah, like when she's talking with her sister.
Yes.
Like, why didn't you just leave the room?
She's not, because I truly believe that this entire episode, she is conjuring up her plan for how she is going to utilize Marie's ability for herself. She does not offer any assistance to Marie. She does not offer any comfort to Marie. She does not offer any affirmation to Marie. When she sees that Marie is having a difficult time, that there's a lot going on, when she stays there while Marie and her sister are having these like very private, intimate conversations about their past that she knows are difficult, she offers up nothing. She stays there when Marie and Jordan want to talk to the what's his face from Vought. Like, she literally is always around, offering almost no help, nothing really beneficial. All it is that entire time she is being still completely self-serving.
Yo, I didn't even catch that until you said it, bro.
And it just reminds me last week how you were talking about how that actress said that she's not playing Cate to be a sympathetic character. And I think that came through so well, especially on the rewatch in this episode. It's so clear, the look on her face every single time. It's like, you've got something, you're up to something. You're thinking up something and you're just waiting for the moment to drop it. Man, she frustrates me.
The first thing she says to Marie after they leave, you can fix me. Dang, that's so funny, bro.
And I know she's offering it up as like a quid pro quo type situation, like, you help me, I'll help you.
Sure.
But I just truly believe that her motivation is truly selfish.
I think what'll be interesting is what will she do when the stakes are high?
Yeah, I think right now she's truly an opportunist. I feel like she's a person that, like, when the tides are turning this way, she goes this way. And then when the tides are turning that way, she goes that way. You know? What I feel like we have yet to see, and what will be the true test of like her character and whether she is a character that can be redeemed, is when you have to personally give up, when you have to sacrifice something for the betterment of this cause and this movement. Are you up to the task? And I don't believe that she is right now. I do not. I believe that she right now is a person that when push comes to shove, she'll flake. I think she'll rat them out. I think I don't think that she's truly trustworthy, because I don't think she's bought in.
I'm conflicted, but you're making a good point.
The other thing that we still have not truly unpacked for her is that Cate was fully bought in on the soups are superior to humans thing.
Yes.
She believed that.
Yes.
And we have yet to see evidence that that has changed for her.
Dang. That's true.
I don't think that she is trustworthy. I think that right now this is convenient.
One thing that I was kind of annoyed with is, goddamn, boy, Marie's sister's getting on my last nerves, yo. Look, I get it. Your mom and dad are gone, but the subtle jabs at your sister is pissing me off, bro. First one, I get it, but it happened like 2 or 3 more times after that. Time out. Not too much. You getting on my nerves now. You've only had like 15 seconds of screen time.
You got here.
If you were to get got, I don't think I would care as much. I'll keep it a beat. But second of all, I feel like I'm even more protective of Marie, is that I appreciate her having that moment with Pam. We need to shift the narrative in its appropriate way of viewing their childhood. Their parents stripped Marie's agency away from a very young age.
Well, when she was in vitro.
Yes, well, literally before they were even a baby. And then didn't tell her. She has no idea what's going on. They didn't prep her for it. They didn't let her know beforehand. And I get it. There's like, they didn't have any signs for it or anything, but you could still have let her know. The reaction, I feel like, would have been a little bit different, because she's not going to be caught off guard, as in like, why is my body reacting this way? But more so, oh, is this the thing that my parents told me about when I was younger? But now that there's no context to it, you are more directly responsible to your own death as the parents for Marie than anyone else involved in that. But also, Pam, you're a grown-ass adult. How are you not? It's not clicking. I sound like Justin Bieber. Bruh, it was me.
It was definitely difficult to watch. There's a number of things that I think were frustrating watching her character, but after processing it a little bit more, I found like I have a little bit more empathy.
Yes, yeah.
But no, I understand. No, I just feel like, because even like, it was even a little bit hard to watch just like how maladjusted she was to just the scenario that they were in, because our main characters are so accustomed to this level of chaos and violence that for her to be like the freak out in the van, that's like, girl, like, I get it, but baby, look at the situation that you're in. Like, you want us to drop you off, like, and do what? But I had to really remind myself, it's just another telltale sign of how different the quality of life that she experienced growing up is from Marie's. Because her reaction to this scenario is very normal. Like, yes, that is how a person should react when they have been through what this group of people has been through. But Annabeth was given the benefit of being sheltered from all of this, sheltered from the ugliness of VOD, sheltered from the way that soups are exploited. She was put into therapy after what happened to her parents. She was raised in a loving home. She was given all of these things. Whereas for Marie, she has just had to adjust to being mistreated, to being put in dangerous situations, to being used and exploited ever since that happened, ever since the death of their parents. It's just so unfair, because these are two girls who both lost their parents. Yeah. And Marie needed caring for, and Marie needed therapy, and Marie needed all of those things just as much as Annabeth did. Yeah. And I think it is truly a failing on Pam's part. It is a moral failing on Pam's part. Number one, this is the child of your best friends. I am 100, maybe not 100. I am 99% sure. Only because we didn't get to know the parents.
The 1%.
But I am like 99% sure that Marie's parents would look at what happened to them and they would understand, oh, my child, I put my child in a position. I bear some responsibility for this. My child had no ill will and no intent, and my child needs to be cared for in my absence. And it is truly astounding to me that over the years, Pam never came to that point and just abandoned her. I understand. I understand how you would wrestle with it, how it would be difficult because you want to be angry because, you know, it feels like she stole or like she took these people from you, these people that you truly love and care about. And I also understand being scared of her. 100% I understand. I just feel like in all of these years, in like the 10 years, you never came to a point where you were like, you know what? I need to reach out. I need to check in. I need to try to talk to Annabeth.
Bro.
I need nothing.
Something, bro.
It's just such a failure. And as we're watching it and we're watching it again, Annabeth, she did bother me, but I also started to understand like Annabeth has been living in a completely different world.
Yeah.
She's just completely unaware of all of this. It's like these two separate realities that people are living in. She doesn't know anything. It's like she doesn't know anything about soups. She doesn't know anything about her own power. She doesn't even know what it's called. Like Cate throws out the term, you're a precog, and she's like, I guess. Like you can see it's like, oh, she's been so sheltered from the ugliness of all of this. Yeah, she doesn't know how to react. She doesn't know what to say to Marie. And it just goes to show like, wow, like you were so protected from all of this and Marie was so exposed.
Yeah. All right. So I take all of my anger and I put it on Pam.
I'm really trying to understand what's going on at this library. Okay. There's book burning happening. They're burning books like 1984. There was another book called Drag Story.
Yeah.
That is a signal of civil unrest at a pretty extreme scale.
The speech Homelander gave, that was a pivotal moment in their world history. It shifted something in everyone. One thing that really kind of tied it into this was when Stan Edgar sort of talked about when the project started. And I feel like it's so telling that Vought and Godolkin started this in the 1960s, right? There's civil rights, there's women's rights, there's conversations about like anti-war is sort of growing up. There's like anti-establishment and anti-imperialism sort of growing amongst so many people. And there's significant progress in a lot of sectors in the world, and obviously in our country specifically. All those things that happen in our world obviously happen there. Like they've alluded to that on so many levels.
That's a very good point. I think they are in for a really rude awakening about Godolkin.
Yeah, bro, he was a Nazi.
Right.
And not like an edgy troll Pepe the Frog kind of Nazi. Like,
which is still a Nazi.
I know, but like not in like he's not a Nazi troll.
Right.
He's a literal Nazi.
I know that Stan Edgar was saying like his like because they were trying to differentiate. They're like Godolkin's motive was to control soups. Cypher believes in complete soup supremacy. If the theory is correct that they are in fact the same person, that Godolkin is just controlling Cypher, then what Cypher believes has to be what Godolkin believes.
Yeah.
And I think that scene that we saw where Cypher was like, he got the news and then he got angry and he started like talking and being really mean to the man. I do think that is further proof that they're the same because that was giving negative self-talk.
Yeah. But also him watching,
the stuff with Sage. Yeah. I'm like, Stan Edgar seems to believe that Godolkin is like some like Hail Mary for them. And I'm like, I think Godolkin might be your biggest op.
Yeah. You're underestimating this guy.
I just think you have misunderstood him or he has been misrepresented in history. as like what he actually wanted. Like the way that he has been remembered is wrong.
Yeah.
That room was hidden. Now, I am a little bit bothered by Polarity and Emma having no questions about that. I'm like, Polarity specifically. Hello?
You were a black man, bro. Red flag. Come on, time out.
Hello? Well, you found a hidden room with Nazi memorabilia. You have no questions about that. I'm wondering too, because this also means that Godolkin became a soup. If the theory is true that he is actually controlling Cypher, then that means like he is a soup. Then what is the motive then for all of the work that he was doing that did appear to be about controlling soups? If he is a soup himself, who believes that soups are superior?
Because he wants to be in charge of everything. That's what I sort of took that as.
Okay. That makes sense. That adds up. But yeah,
he wants to be Hitler. Like Hitler wants Nazi Germany, but he also wanted to be in charge of Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, those are our thoughts, y'all, on the latest episode. Let us know what you guys think about this episode. How have you been enjoying this season so far? Let us know in the comment sections below. We've been enjoying all the conversations that we've had with you guys. And with that, we will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Peace.